What's going on, people? Welcome back. Only Facts Sports. You already know what it is. Arsenal v Man City, 12 minutes before kickoff. I'm running a little bit late, but at least the stream is happening, unlike the stream that was supposed to happen yesterday for the United game. You know what I'm saying? Certain people, no names in it, they know who they are, but certain people bottled it and didn't do their stream for their United game. So I hope that the man them that watched the channel slapped bear corn on Shane because he allegedly had a power cut in his house. You know what I'm saying? Shane living out in the countryside and that. Do you know what I mean? So, because boy, he didn't live too far from me and I didn't have no power cut. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, man, it is what it is. We're here for Arsenal versus Man City. Big game, big game. Another big test. I think going into the season, obviously, recent years, it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. They're the three teams that people are looking at. And Man City are the team that have dropped off a little bit, but still have been a bit of a boogeyman for Arsenal in recent times. And I think Arsenal have looked at um, beating Man City a couple times in recent years as a bit of an omen breaker. You know, when we've beaten Man City or beaten Liverpool, it's been like, okay, cool. Now we feel like we're a real competitive team. And obviously, last season we had the whole, who the fuck are you, and the disrespect, and we'll see you at the Emirates and all that. And then we beat them at the Emirates after they scraped a draw against us. So this is a game that's developed a good amount of needle in recent seasons, and it's always going to be a storyline. Do you know what I'm saying? So the comments are coming already. Mustafa, shout out to you, Mustafa. Big up, man. Big up, Ravage. Big up, Nick. What's going on, my bro? What's going on? Don't know what happened to. I should have streamed that Chelsea game in the Champions League, blood. I should have. When I see the scoreline, I was like, yo, I should have streamed that game. Big man thing. We won yesterday. How you think we played? I think United were decent yesterday. I think still some deficiencies, but moving in the right direction. The main thing with United yesterday was the spirit and the fight. You know what I mean? That was already immediately, there was talk of players down in tools and stuff like that. And in years gone by, we've seen Man United teams just not really care and seem like we're here to collect a paycheck, and the mentality was good. You know, I think Cunha is the guy for Man United. Still, have to keep him fit, have to protect him. When he's in the team, you look competitive. Oh, Nick, you see your boy is suing his ex. Yeah, who's my boy? Who's my boy? Um, but yeah, is that back to back? Ravage is a Chelsea fan, I think. Is that back to back L's for Chelsea? Champions League and then Premier League as well. Poof. Bruv, it's not looking good, blood. Mustafa, these men were trying to tell me that Cole Palmer's better than Saka. Cole Palmer got hooked after 20 minutes, bruv. 20 minutes into the game. I've never seen Saka get hooked after 20 minutes into a game. I've never seen it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how dare they compare Cole Palmer. Do you know what I'm saying? A man that's apparently English and Jamaican, and he don't look English or Jamaican. Do you know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, not my boy, Olayinka, the true Nigerian. Do you know what I'm saying? Top baller, bro. First name on the England team sheet in that, bro. Man can never be chatting. Do you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine the corn that man would have held if he was injured, he never got hooked? I ain't trying to hear all that, blood. I ain't trying to hear all that, blood. It's convenient timing for that hookage, blood. I bet you. I bet you next game he's playing. I bet you next game. When's Chelsea's next game? Let me schedule the live now because I bet you he's back playing next game. Do you know what I'm saying? So man, ain't even trying to hear all that. Saka is way better as a United fan. Come on, Mustafa knows ball, man. Mustafa knows ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Devin suing his girl. That was the girl that was on the calls with Young Thug and that. Oh, yeah, Lincoln. Well, Lincoln Chelsea's next game. Chelsea are going to slap Lincoln 3-0. Cole Palmer's going to score 2 goals, and then they're going to start screaming that he's better than Saka because he bagged against Lincoln. Like, look at the standards. Look at the standards in the gutter, bro. In the gutter. Get these men out of here, man. Yesterday was on Maresca, Sanchez red. Maresca was very erratic. That game yesterday reminded me of when Arteta played against Liverpool and he kind of shoved Jurgen Klopp on the touchline. Or when the first time we played United, and the first time we played United, and he I think we were winning 1-0, United equalised, and Arteta lost his head. He changed the shape, changed bare players, and then we lost the game, and his head was gone. He was rattled. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it reminded me of from Maresca. You know, you listen, you have those moments, do you know what I'm saying, where, you know, he lost his head a little bit there, I'm not going to lie. But Maresca's not a terrible manager still. Maresca's not a terrible manager. Trossard talked to me. Ricky messaged me before the game, said he don't feel too confident about Trossard. I want to try and break this down. I'll go through the starting 11s quickly. You might have probably seen it. Raya, Timber, Saliba back in, Gabriel Calafiori back four. Marino, Zubmendi, Rice. Yeah, that midfield, it just tells me that we're going to look to try to contain. And I do think that this Man City team, unlike previous Man City teams, can kind of be contained. I'm not going to lie. They're playing that 4-1-4-1 that they've been playing. Rodri, Reinders, Foden, Bernardo Silva's out wide. I don't want to jinx it, but he's great at crossing the ball to Haaland, but he doesn't have the legs of previous wingers. He's not a Mahrez. He's a very, very good technical player, but he's not going to bun Calafiori like a Savinho did or them kind of players there. So I'm not too worried about that. Jeremy Doku is touch and go sometimes. However, he's been good this season. Do you know what I'm saying? So Doku up against Timber and Saliba should be able to deal with him. Reinders, Foden, and obviously Haaland, we know what he brings. But for us, Trossard, Madueke, Gyökeres, front three. And Trossard's the one people are raising eyebrows at. I will say, yeah, big up Nick, big up Ravage, up the Chelsea. But you man are on back-to-back L's. Do you know what I'm saying? You man are on back-to-back L's, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Not LV General. You man are LL General, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's you, man. Do you know what I mean? So don't chat to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because looking good today from Alice. Jeez, do you know what I'm saying? Man's got the lady fans. But yeah, Chelsea are on back-to-back L's, in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And if I see Palmer start against Lincoln and the narrative is still running that he got hooked after 20 minutes, man ain't trying to hear about growing problem. Man ain't trying to hear all that. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with regards to Trossard, what's the thought process here with Trossard? Because for me, listen, Saka's back on the bench. If Saka's on the bench, that means he's going to play a part. Do you know what I'm saying? And the bench does look strong. Mascara, White, Saka, Eze, Martinelli, Norgard, Kepa, Ethan, Lewis Skelly. I think Eze later on, 60, 70 minutes in the 10, when we start to turn the screw a little bit. Arteta keeps doing this thing of we're starting the game just to kind of contain the opposition, and then we're slowly going to turn the screw and start attacking later into the game. I'm not a fan of it. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of it. For everyone that says that I just defend Arteta, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I think in the Prem, you go out there, try to get yourself a good lead. And listen, if you have to defend the last 20 minutes, then you have to defend the last 20 minutes. But Trossard, is he the best option for containment? Is he the best option for, you know, control of the game from a technical perspective? Gabby Martinelli legs in behind late on. If Man City start pushing for the game, the moment Man City start pushing for the game, Martinelli can come on and start getting in behind. And against that fullback, Martinelli can definitely cook against Kusanov. Not because he's better than Kusanov, but just because he's rapid. Do you know what I'm saying? He's extremely rapid. And they've got to keep it like Donnarumma. So them bug finishes, yeah, that Martinelli got previously, he's not going to get them against Donnarumma in it. Donnarumma is a proper keeper. So any goals we score will have to be proper, well-worked goals. But I think that that's what it is, Rick. I think that Trossard is there for containment. And I do wonder, on that left-hand side, we've seen Madueke's crosses are not the best. Martinelli's crosses are not the best. Eze, I'm not sure about. Eze decent, but I think Eze's there to be the 10 because Erdegaard isn't there. So to me, if we are going to try to bring Gyökeres into this game, if we're going to try and cross the ball into Gyökeres and create chances for him, is Trossard the best option for that? That's my thought process. Do you know what I mean? Eze is the best at beating his fullback pause on the outside, on the inside, one on one. If he can isolate the fullback, he can beat him. Then we need Madueke to start showing us better final balls into the striker. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do wonder if that's the thinking, that Trossard is one of the better crossers of the ball. We saw it, he come on, he got the assist. We've seen him, crosses to the back post. We know what he can do. If he can cross to the back post and find Gyökeres running deep at the back post, or even if Gyökeres is occupying the front post, we've got Rice or Marino maybe running back post, and Trossard can hit those back post crosses, I think it can happen. I think that's the thought process, because I'm really interested to see who's going to dominate the ball here, to be honest with you, as the players are coming out now. Man City have got 6 points in the first 4 games. Arsenal yet to concede from open play in 5 games this season. So we should be confident. This is like, I don't want to be overconfident, but we should definitely be confident. Man City haven't been playing great. They haven't been playing great at all. Brother said, let's see about Chelsea today, because I'm still pissed. I was at OT. I was soaking fucking wet. Hey, yo, because of their leaking roof, my train back to ends got delayed. Horrible day. Yeah, horrible day all round, blood. Horrible day. Chelsea should reimburse you for that travel, at least for going up there to see that, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't go up north. I can't stand going up north. We play football now. We play football now. How a relay 4x100 works. Start slow, finish strong. I don't know if a 4x100 works by starting slow, my brother. It's pretty fast all the way around. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Ricky, did I send you that video on how Arteta is getting inspiration from rugby in terms of how he's using his squad? Do you know what I'm saying? That certain players are seen as like impact players and they come on at like strategic times and stuff. It was interesting. It was interesting. He does like to overcomplicate football, Arteta. I will say that. You know, that seems to be his thing of like not just wanting to not just wanting to win trophies. Let me see if I can send that to you now on Insta. Not just I can't remember who I sent it to before. Who would I have sent that video to? Who would I have sent that video to? I'm trying to think. I must have sent it to someone who's an Arsenal fan. I'll try and find it and then send it to you. But yeah, like he's using his team more like a rugby team in terms of how he's bringing on players in strategic times and different things like that. Rather than I might have sent it to Nicholas maybe, but why would I have sent that video to Nicholas? I don't know who I sent that video to. But yeah, see if you can find it on Insta. Who would I send that video to? Jay Broads. Hmm. I don't know. Don't know who I sent that video to. But yeah, he's using his squad more like a rugby team and how a rugby team uses their squad. In terms of City's team, they're unchanged for 3 games back to back to back. Donnarumma in goal, Vardio and Diaz at the back, Nathan O'Reilly, Kusanov fullbacks. That back five, listen, that back five is not spectacular. I'm not gonna lie, it's not amazing. That back five, very very beatable. Back five: Rodri, Reinders, Foden, midfield. Like I say, Jeremy Doku, Bernardo Silva, Haaland. Reinders has not hit the ground running, but you know this is a great game for him to turn up. Rodri, we know what he does. Foden kind of blows hot and cold a little bit. Bernardo Silva, I think, Foden and Silva together on that side could be dangerous. The link-up play could be really dangerous, but neither of them are that super big, strong, athletic legs. But they're very, very technical. The legs are all going to come from Jeremy Doku. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously Haaland, we know what he does. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Big up AT. We both had 10 men. Maresca was on something yesterday. Yeah, he panicked, blood. He panicked. I've said all week, I've got you, man, winning this game. Listen, we should win this game. I'm very disappointed with. I'm still disappointed with the Liverpool result because at the end of the day, there were opportunities there for us to win the game. We didn't take it. We didn't take the opportunities to win against Liverpool, and they're our main title rivals. Liverpool are the only team in the league now that have 5 wins out of 5, and we should be there. The win against us was an incredible free kick, but it doesn't really do justice to. It doesn't really explain the game or the result or anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there was opportunities there for us to win that game, and we didn't. And we can't be champions if we're not going to take those types of opportunities, in my opinion. And this is just another one of them opportunities that we have to take. Reinders to take kickoff, and we're underway. Put your predictions down in the chat as well. Put your predictions down in the chat. I got Arsenal 3-1. Haaland bringing it down. Doku. Saliba back in the team, which is really, really positive. No Mosquera, but it's good to know that, you know, Mosquera's there if we need him. Timber, lovely pass out to Marino. Marino, just for me, yeah, is just growing as a player. Like he just looks better and better. Like he just does. Liverpool are 5 with 5. Verts with 006. Yeah, bro. Man are calling him Alshaberts and that, blood. That's mad, bro. That is one of the maddest slander names I've heard in a long time. 3-1 Arsenal. Man said Gyökeres, Eze, Saliba. I mean, Gyökeres getting a goal against these lot would be really, really positive. 2-0 Arsenal. Ahmad's dissing the lineup again. Again, it's for impact, isn't it? I was just talking about this. I saw a video talking about how Arteta uses his squad like a rugby team. So he goes for impact. His first priority is to contain the game. And then the second priority is to impact the game with the substitutions. So I don't like it, though. Gyökeres picks up the ball. Trossard was going through. He should have found him. Calafiori on the outside. Can we find a ball across the box? Kusanov. That's a good challenge from Kusanov. Everyone's gonna have to be involved. Everyone's gonna have to be involved. Yeah, it's dead again. 3 DMs against City is crazy. I don't think it's that crazy. Like 3 DMs in the last game, like when we played 3 DMs against Nottingham Forest was crazy. Um, I mean, if you're going to play quite defensively, City is a team that I think that makes sense. Nottingham Forest was crazy because it's like you should be better than Forest from an attacking perspective. I'm not sure how that throw goes Man City's way, but there you go. Well, where is AT and those Chelsea boys chatting? Look, Lex is here on Smoke. Bro, Lex, I need you to get on these Man United streams, my bro. Shane was supposed to do one yesterday. He said he had a power cut, but I need you lot to get on these streams because I messaged Shane. I said, bro, I can't believe you fumbled the stream for this game, bro. 2 red cards, bare goals. Like, Lex, these men were trying to tell me that Cole Palmer is better than Saka. What? Someone is trying to tell me that Amad Diallo is better than Saka. Man said Amad Diallo. Lex, you fumbled the stream. Yeah, tell him again, Mustafa. Tell him, bro. Tell him. Man said I had a game, you know. Lex thinks he's an athlete. Lovely little nutmeg from Calafiori. Trossard coming forwards. What can he do? I reckon he could draw a foul here if he's smart. Does he get the foul? There's no foul. That foul was a little bit soft. It wasn't given, but to me, Kusanov has just kind of pulled Trossard down a little bit. Like he's not really got any contact on the ball there, but it's a soft one still. Nah, silly comments. He is Nick. The best players show up in the best games. Your brother don't even make it to the best of games. What are we talking about, bro? I don't even know what man are talking about, bro. I'll sort it out, lads. AT, where's the energy now? Your manager panicked and subbed your whole team. Facts. Facts, bro. Man did them FIFA auto changes, you know. He just held down R2 and press square and just hit the FIFA auto change, blood. Marino. I'm seeing Marino picking up the ball in midfield, driving the ball forward, conducting the play. He's not a very sexy player, Marino, yeah, but I actually think he's good. But he's doing a lot of the stuff that I want to be seeing Declan Rice do. For me, Rice is the player that I want to be seeing step up a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nice from Zubamendi. Again, Zubamendi just plays right on the edge. He's constantly, like, he always looks like he's about to lose possession of the ball. It never looks tidy, but it can be effective. Zubamendi's just going to be one of them, man. When he has a good game, it's a really good game. And when he has a bad game, it's a really bad game because he just plays very high risk football for someone who isn't very, like, I don't know, not very physically, athletically gifted. Do you know what I'm saying? Cole Palmer is better than Saka. Got subbed off for 20 minutes. Come on, AT. That's what I said. They're saying he's injured, but I'm saying, yeah, Cole Palmer's going to be playing their next game. 100%. Anyone can feign injury when the game's too big for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal playing it at the back, just trying to pull Man City out of their position. And this is all fine, but we did this against Liverpool, and once we successfully pulled them out of their position, we didn't actually go and attack. And that's the problem I have. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this football is fine if when he can still play injured next game. West side, who do you support? The only 2 players from Chelsea I rate are Palmer and Caicedo. Palmer wasn't hurt. That's really nice football. Madueke should be there. Use Madueke. Oh, that's a great ball from Timber. And a good run. And again, Gyökeres just getting, like, you know, better and better, more and more comfortable. Not better, but more and more comfortable. Bro, I'm trying to watch the game and get through. Well, yeah, bro, you're talking about sleeping pills, bro. I had my coffee already, but in the Only Facts mug. See what I'm saying? We got merch over here. We're big time. Man, don't need negativity in my life, West Side, bro. I'm a positive person, bro. Like, I'm positive we'll smoke. I'm positive we'll smoke. I'm positive we'll smoke Chelsea. Like, When we play Chelsea, we'll see. When we play Chelsea, we'll see. Ball over the top, ball in behind. Both wingers challenging for that ball. It's good pressing. It's actually good. It's good stuff from Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you man enjoy watching your team lose. Alexis said you ducked my first comment asking who you support West Side. West Side don't support no one. It's a good turn from Trossard. Trossard's hit the deck a couple times, but no real proper fouls, really. It's just got to be a little bit stronger on the ball. Man City are not playing the best right now. Do you know what I mean? When they're pinned in, they're struggling to get the ball out. You know we're going to need it. I support the greatest club in British foot, British club in English football. Oh, my days, ain't no caffeine saving you from this football. We'll see, bro. How do you sell Madueke and buy two Maduekes? That's banner. Yeah, what is man? Them who's like rate like Garnacho, Madueke, and Gittins? Like, what's the ranking on them? 1 to 3. That was a poor ball from Calafiori. Just kind of hit it into a space. Man City have broken the press from Arsenal with a bit of a flick. Haaland, 1-0 City. That's what they do. That is what they do, bruv. Oh my days. 1-0 City. And again, we're actually all over them, you know. We are all over them, bruv. We are all over them. But we need the goals. That's what can happen. I still feel like we'll come back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not panicking yet, but we'll come back. Haaland, FPL captain. Yeah, I mean, bruv. The thing is, yeah, Haaland's always gonna score in it. Haaland's always gonna score, bro. Like I'm never looking at City and thinking we're gonna get a clean sheet against these man because Haaland's always gonna score. But what they did there of just breaking that press was so good. Arsenal contained them really, really well. It's a good ball from Reinders to be. Is it Reinders? Who was that? I think it is Reinders. That's probably the best thing I've seen Reinders do. Big up the Arsenal. City and Haaland, poor form from Arsenal losing City Liverpool so far. Hang on, 80. There is no way you were chatting. You're banned from banter. On current form, 1 Madueke, 2 Garnacho, 3 Gittins. They're all terrible. It don't matter if they're all terrible, though. You still got to be able to rank them in order, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal playing good football, but again, we need more than good football, bro. Man need to just score a goal sometimes, bruv. And this manager just loves to overcomplicate things, overly complicated. But let's see, man. Let's see, because you know what? We've had a lot of we've dominated the midfield. We've massively dominated the midfield, yeah. But to be fair, nothing in the final third. We ain't even really broached the final third. Do you know what I'm saying? Bare foreplay, no penetration. Lex Arsenal could be the same losses as us. Shameless we are, Nick. Oh my days, bruv. Man United played 20 minutes of decent football against Arsenal and thought they were like title challenges and that, bruv. Top 4, they said, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Man was celebrating losing. Like, I'd never seen it before. Make sure you, man, hit the likes. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Then we got some stuff coming. We've got a lot of boxing coming up, a lot of football coming up. Put the pressure on Alexis and Shane to do these Man United streams as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Man want to work part-time in that. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why the white man controls the world, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Man of color don't want to work. The man don't want to work, you know. Big man thing. That man said we've been slaves for too long, and now they don't want to do no work no more, blood. The man are not serious. It's a bit of a dodgy back pass from Calafiori, and we have to just regain our composure here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we can't allow it to just. Do you know what I'm saying? Ahmad and Mustafa, you still hammering out, bro. One win against 10 men could not possibly. I know you man had a man that sent off late, but at the end of the day, they were a man down when you came back into the game, innit? Like that can't sway you. Like that can't sway you, Lex. It can't. Like you're gonna get a man sent off every week for your opposition. Like, do you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Arsenal look a little bit rattled here. I'm not going to lie. They need to regain their composure because the football was good. The football was good. The football was flowy, but we just need that final third penetration. AT's hammering in. So am I, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep him, bro. Keep him forever. 10-year contract. To be honest, yeah, AT, Man United are so dead, yeah. It actually don't matter who their next manager is. Like, there's no manager that can be successful there. Their fans are the problem. Now, Man City playing some comfortable football. Even with the worst Man City side, Haaland, there wasn't the worst Man City side unless you started watching football in the last 10 years. Man City have been way shitter than that. Maybe Pep's Man City, but Man City generally, definitely not. We had an advantage for 30 minutes. I've been hammering in. So I'm saying, bro, it's just because they got a man sent off. Man can't gas over that. He needs to win against Brentford and Sunderland. If you man can't beat Sunderland, it's long. But then if you man can't beat Grimsby, no Premier League game is a given for you lot. So that goal's changed momentum now. Like now City are just sitting with the ball. Arsenal camped in. Good tackle from Gabriel. Someone's down injured for who is that? I think it's Reinders. Oh no, it's Kusanov. All that was the running behind from Reinders. He just carries that ball forwards, carries that ball forwards. It's not great defending from Saliba either, if we're being real. It's not good defending from Saliba. He's just dropping off and allowing Reinders to just get yards on him. Just, do you know what I mean? We almost fumbled yesterday. What do you mean, Amarin out? I agree. The fans are the problem. You see, like Nick, if any manager takes you to 15th, even if they are legends, they need to be sacked. Yeah, that's what I said. That I agree. The thing is, yeah, like Arsenal haven't won big trophies in it. I get it, yeah, but Arsenal went all the way down to 8th, and we knew that a whole new rebuild was going to have to happen after Emery was sacked. Yeah, so we allowed ourselves to go all the way down to come all the way back up. Yeah, if you look at Chelsea, it was the same thing. They got Maresca, and it was like, right, we're starting again. We're going to go all the way down and then go all the way back up. Man United fans will not have it. They can't handle like Chelsea when they went down to wherever they went to, Europa Conference, whatever. Like that's genuinely part of the plan to take a step backwards and then take a step forwards later. Man United will not allow that to happen. And because they're not allowing it to, because they're trying not to allow it to happen, they take 3 steps backwards by accident. Because going down to 15th wasn't the plan. Do you know what I'm saying? They should have just allowed themselves to have a season about Europe and build slowly. But they just ain't built like that. Do you agree, Nick, in terms of quality, we have a better team than Chelsea? In terms of quality, maybe, but that's only because Chelsea are buying a lot of like young whippersnappers. But this is what I'm saying. Chelsea are doing a full rebuild. They're buying a lot of young potential talent with a young manager whose best years are ahead of him, hopefully. So, of course, on paper, yes, if it was a FIFA game, all your players would be rated higher. But United's problem is they keep thinking one or two big name signings are going to change everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not. You man are shit. Like, as a team, as a club, like everything's gonna have to get rebuilt. Everything is gonna have to get rebuilt. That's a foul on Rice. Ref plays on. We need to find that ball forwards though, Rice. We need to find that ball forwards quicker. Ball up to Madueke. That's better. We've got to stretch the pitch. We're not using the whole pitch at the moment. Madueke up against O'Reilly. Timber, what can you do? Still Timber. We'll take that corner. We played well 11 versus 11, but we were all over them. You started off really well. You started off really well. I will say that. The pressure, the intensity was there. Arteta needs to be brave to win. 100%. He needs to go for it. 100%. He definitely does. We finished 12th under Potter, brought in Lampard as interim. We sacked 4 managers in 1 season. Exactly, our club is toxic inside and out. Fans are the worst, wanting the manager merry-go-round to keep going. There's a lot of managers that you've had that you should have stuck with when they've gone a step backwards and stick with it and empower the manager. Corner comes in. It's not a great corner that time. Madueke's been okay from corners this season, but that one wasn't the best. Oh, not another corner. Oh, I thought that went out for another corner, but City doing everything they can to make sure that don't go for a corner. Chelsea are different. Chelsea do like to sack managers, that's a fact. This is what a world-class striker can do for you, man. Nah, Nick, other than LVG, every Man United manager deserves to be sacked. In fact, they sacked those managers too late. I feel like Jose could have been good. Jose could have been given more time. Come second and won the Europa, and they threw him under the bus because of players. Players that after they changed manager, those players never went on to be any better. They, you know what I'm saying, like them players left. There's not a single player that left and they reflect that when Jose left got better. It's like, oh yeah, Jose was the problem because blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We appointed the wrong managers after Jose, but that's what I'm saying. Jose was the one. It's a good battle between Doku and Timber. Really good battle. Marino, I don't know about that. It's a big mistake for Marino. Reinders, it's a tame shot. Marino's been playing well, but once when he's turned, he's looked up and he's seen that there's no pass to be played. Just send the ball on. Like you can't, like I say, he's not been playing badly, so I don't want to criticize him too much. But that is a mistake. He's seen that there's nothing on. They're doubling up on Madueke. Can he get the ball across? He just about gets the ball across. Unlucky. He needs a bit more support, Madueke. When he's carrying that ball forwards, there's got to be some support. The team's just looking a little bit disjointed at the moment. Timber, what are you doing, bro? Timber's looking lazy. You're appointing the wrong manager, but also sack them late. You've got to stick to your principles, isn't it? If you bring in a manager, you've got to say, right, we're going to give you this amount of time to see what you do. And then once that time's up, that time's up. Arsenal, they need to give the fans something to get off the seat about. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they contain Man City well, but they're not really moving through the gears. Do you know what I mean? For all this ball control they have, I'm not seeing shots. We're not challenging the keeper. I'm not seeing things that are actually going to lead to a goal. It's a lot of just like good general midfield play. Good play from Gyökeres. Good ball in behind to Trossard. He can't quite get on the end of it though. That's better though. You've got to ask them questions because then if there's any type of little mistake, then we're in for a goal. It's a poor touch from Gyökeres. We'll take that throw. It's good intensity from Gyökeres though. You should earn your time, not given blindly. In the first few games of a manager era, you should see a style of play. Because it's Man United, they just get given mad excuses that no other team or no other club would be given. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Man can see Thomas Frank's style of play straight away. You should buy Rodrigo. Who, Arsenal? I think we tried. I don't think he wanted to come to Arsenal. Lex said that's nonsense, AT. He's not having it, bro. Lex, why is that nonsense? Marino in the wars again. Marino's always in the wars, man. Always. That defensive line of Man City's, I don't really rate it like individual for individual. However, as a unit, it is proving to be quite difficult to break with Rodri dropping in there as well. We're not really, look, it's Rodri that's back that's beating Gyökeres to that header right there when we go long. Good tackle. It's a good tackle. Definitely not a foul. Definitely not a foul. Play. Play. Do not kick that out of play. Play the game. What are we doing, man? We need to be more. We need to be bastards more, man. I don't care if he's on the floor. Fuck him. That's a good tackle as well. It's a tackle. Unless you were playing some type of, unless you're playing some type of system with your philosophy, then it takes weeks to implement your style of play. You need players who can play it. I agree and disagree. When a new manager comes in, I don't think they're always under pressure to see. Either you can. I think when you're discussing your plan with the board, you're going to say like in the next 2 months, you can either see results or you can see a play style implemented, and they may be willing to to sacrifice points in order to have a long term sustainable play style. You've got to be one or the other. What it can't be is neither. We can't see you having no style and losing games. If you've got no style of play and losing games, then it's over. Good ball into Gyökeres. Calafiori. It's a poor cross from Calafiori. United choose someone with a very specific style that needs a very specific player. Reinders looks Asian or Russian, looks like Bivol. He definitely don't look like Bivol, but he does look kind of mix up. First free kick for Rice. Corner kick, sorry. Punched away from Donnarumma. Can we get there first? Amarin's style is shit though, so it don't even matter. I think his style's more suited to European football than Prem football. I'll say that. Corner comes in again. We've got to win this. We've allowed it to bounce. We should not be allowing it to bounce. Marino does well. Madueke does well. Still Madueke. Oh, it's a good ball back as well. Madueke's done really well. The team hasn't helped him. The team has not helped him, but Madueke's actually done very, very well there. Were you saying that at the time, though? Were you saying that at the time, or is it just now you're saying, like, actually, on reflection, he should have. You know what I'm saying? Long throw from Rice. Doesn't get anywhere. His philosophy requires a niche set of players. It's all good doing it in the Portuguese league. If it doesn't work here, then it's a shit system. Lex, you suggesting you get rid of all your players. I said, but we beat you though. Timber's not been playing great. Timber's not been playing great at all. Casemiro's got no legs, bro. I don't know how he's still there. Man, is talking about 5 Champions Leagues and that. That's from years ago. I don't know how he's still there. Sachs and Eze warming up. I really like how Marino's grown into a player. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, he's got rid of a good amount. There are still some still to go. Harry Maguire, I told Lex 2 years ago, 18 months ago, is United's best attacker. It's probably Cunha now, but after Cunha, it's probably still Harry Maguire. I need an equaliser, Arsenal. Come on, half an hour in. Neither team's really threatened the goal, to be fair. Obviously, Man City got that moment. Reinders broke the press, and that was good. I think Arsenal committed a little bit too many players to winning that ball back, and there were gaps to be exploited, and that's what happened. But apart from that, that's where we've got 3 in the midfield and they've got 4. They don't have to pull players out of their defence to come and assist the midfield in the same way that we do. Great feat from Trossard. Arsenal playing side to side, no forward creativity. We play the ball forwards. We do play the ball forwards, but once we get into that final third, the opportunities for the ball just don't happen. That's what I want to see. Long ball over the top to Trossard. Oh, that's kind of fury that time. That's what we need. It's too structured. It's too rigid. Kind of fury. We're going to look for a long throw. We've got to win the first header. We didn't win the first header. Boys, if we're going to do this, we've got to be winning that first header. Cross the back post. It's a header from Madueke, but that's not really the player that we want heading the ball there. It's a little bit better, a little bit more direct. But there's a lot of times, for all the talk of Arsenal having this big, strong team and all the rest of it, there's a lot of times that we just are not winning that first header. We're not winning the first header. Gabriel's complaining about a push in the back from Haaland. There are hands on his back, but he's just got to be stronger. He's got to be stronger. I don't mind. That's better from Arsenal. We're back to sort of containing. Win that ball, Calafiori. Win that ball. Thank you. We're just not winning a lot of the individual duels. It's really, really poor against this Man City team where we should be winning these. Calafiori against Foden again. Again, Calafiori is being out jumped by Foden. Come on, that should not happen. There's too much. We want to hold the ball off and let them bring the ball down and all the rest of it. No. Yokozuna, you know, mad team. Timber, let's be sensible. Can we find a cross? Gyökeres is almost there for a nice cross to the back post. But instead, we've gone to Madueke, who's got 2 or 3 on him. Marino, can we find a cross? Nope. Sideways again. Gabriel thought about a shot. This is pathetic from you, man, so far. Slightly, yeah. I want to argue that it's not, but it is. The opportunities are there, and we're just not doing it. Like, we're not playing with any real belief. Do you know what I mean? We're just kind of playing football generally, and then if an opportunity is there, maybe we'll do it. But we've got to force the opportunity to happen. I can't lie, the Gyökeres ain't getting any service as much as I don't rate him like that. This is what I said before. Like, it's a question of service. Like, if he has a Darwin Núñez season, then fair enough, man can cuss him because you're getting opportunities and you're missing. But he's not even getting opportunities to miss them. And with this type of football, it's just so slow. All it takes, there's a mistake there. Timber cleaned it up. But it takes one little mistake and Man City are in because we're just playing the game in such a way that it's comfortable for Man City. Still, though, no shots from Göktuğ. Slander has to run. I hear it. I hear it, blood. You know what I'm saying? You put stocks into that narrative, I hear you. Your best creative players are on the bench. Well, Saka's coming back from an injury. The Eze one, I'm not sure. Referee, is that a yellow? Bernardo Silva, yellow card. I don't. What was that all about? That's a silly foul from Bernardo. Oh, ref. That's borderline an orange, you know. That's an orange. That's because look how late that is. Nah, man, look how late that is. He's not even trying to get the ball. That's pure frustration. He's a fucking pussy, old man. He's a pussy for that. Someone clamp this little rat, bruv. He's an idiot, bruv. He is an idiot. Arsenal again not winning headers. Not winning headers. This is the problem. You know, it's not just that Arteta has started Rice, Marino, etc. Yeah. Make sure you hit the likes as well, like AT said, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't hit the likes, City, Man United, and Chelsea are going to win big trophies, blood. You know what I'm saying? Support the man then. But if you're going to start Rice, Marino, Gyökeres, if you're going to start these players, yeah, these big strong players, yeah, like You've got to be winning the first ball. Calafiori. We've got to be winning headers. We've got to be. Do you know what I'm saying? That's an essential part of the hating. Look at this hater. It's an essential part of the game plan. Do you know what I'm saying? You're playing these big men instead of playing your Sakas and your Ezes and your Martinellis. And fine, you want to play this style of football, but let's make it happen then, man. Let's win some headers. Let's win the first ball. Let's hold off our defender. I'm not saying like physically, we are the bigger, stronger team than Man City. They got Bernardo, Foden, Doku. Do you know what I mean? We've got the big, strong guys on the pitch, but we're not showing that. We're not showing that at all. Or Gyökeres almost in. This is the kind of pressure we need to put on Man City, and we haven't been doing it. Look, we know what Foden wants to do here. Don't let him turn out. Don't let him spin out. It's much better. Much better. Haaland against Saliba. Oh, Doku's done well there. Doku has done really well. No fouls. That's dead from Rodri. You've got Zubamendi trying line breaking passes. That should be Eze, but he's not even trying them, bro. I ain't seen him try them. He's just moving it basic. Like the thing is with Zubamendi, yeah. The the problem with Zubamendi is he's a passer, but he's not a runner. With Eze, if he passes that ball into Gyökeres's feet or into Madueke's feet or somebody, he's going to follow that pass up and give an option. The midfield we've got here, they're not really attacking players, so they're going to pass the ball and then they're done with it. That once they've given the responsibility away. Whereas your Sakas, I'd expect more from Trossard. I would expect Trossard to pass the ball in and then follow it up and be part of that attack again for the second phase. They're just passing it and letting it go. I'll expect to see change in the second half, but this lack of creativity is dead. And what I will say is where Gyökeres has to not take responsibility, but where I look at Gyökeres is if we had, let's say, a Mateus Cunha, if we had an Ekatike, if we had a Haaland, you'd feel more comfortable if you're stuck. Pump the ball up to Haaland, he can hold it up. Pump the ball up to Ekatike, he can hold it up. He can bring other people into play. If we pump the ball up to Gyökeres, we're probably losing that ball. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. That is the difference. You got Acuna, he don't even have to score. He just has to hold the ball up for a second and other people allow people to think. But we're not attacking enough. Do you know what I mean? It's lovely football there. That's really good football to get out from the press. Rice coming forwards now. Find Madueke. Madueke, start breaking that line. Madueke always wants the ball to feet, and then he's got to beat the defender. Just go. Just go. Calafiori, can we find a pass? Zubmendi, crossed in. We don't win the header. And Madueke, awful shot. To be fair, he had to rush it. To be fair, he did have to. He had to rush that one. He had to rush that one still. Now he's not reformed. He's just good at beating the fullback. That's literally it, bro. And our team lacks that. So we're happy to see it in it. We're just happy to see a man that can dubs a fullback. Like that's all it is. I mean, the final pass awful, finish awful, everything awful, bro. But you can drop the shoulder and dubs a fullback. Rice back post cross. Donnarumma big and strong. I think Saliba fucks that up. And Saliba's slight at fault for the first goal as well, bro. He's just backing off, and allowing. I mean, bare back off, bro. So I'm saying Notting Hill Carnival's gone, bro. We're in September now. Backing off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last 4 minutes. Can we get an equalizer? That's all it is, though, Nick. He was a something different. That's why you lot twang the narrative, bro. The thing is, we're not even playing the players to support his style of football. Not once have we got to the byline and tried to Marino. That is just not a good pass. It was a good idea, but it's just not a good pass. Timber, drive the ball forwards. Oh, heavy touch. Great ball in behind. Goes for a corner. That was not gone for a corner. Still alive. Rice, pop a shot. That's it. Look, ball across the 6 yard box and create some mayhem. Gyökeres does well there. Doesn't win the ball, but just holds off the defender. That's better. Saliba, bro. What, Saliba? Saliba, what are you doing, bro? Saliba just hoofing the ball forwards, bro. No direction, like. That ball was killer. That ball was so good. But Gyökeres didn't gamble for that. But the reason I think Gyökeres doesn't gamble for that is because he doesn't think that ball's coming. There's 43 minutes in, and we've not played a ball like that all game. Why have we not played that ball? Low and hard across the 6 yard box. Simple. And let him try and get a simple finish. We're still allowing Foden to win headers. Or Bernardo Silva even. Good touch from Rice. Good touch. Marino. Nice. Madueke. Don't die. Don't die, blood. Oh, Madueke died, bro. Cross across the box. Donnarumma, big and strong. Calafrio went for the shot. That dribbling wasn't. Yeah, that first run was bruv. That first run, bruv. I don't know, innit? I don't know, bro. I don't know about that first run. Madueke's got good mentality though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, 'cause I mean, the first one kind of died, and then he just got back on side, ran again, and went for the second one. The second one was better. Now, someone is just gonna keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you need. Kind of relentless. Can't be too much long from added time. He does though, bro. Some wingers, bro. I'm trying to look for the positives in it. Some wingers are lazy, bro. I'm saying, see Trossard, yeah, he's a diva, bro. If he makes a run and they don't get the ball, he's not making that run again. Big man thing is like, I'm not doing it again. I just made that run. He's not doing it again. It's good for Madueke, to be fair. Oh, it's a lovely pass from Marino, bro. Marino trying to prove he's Spanish. It's a good shot from Madueke. So that's a good mentality, bro. That's a good mentality, AT, bro. He's going again. He's got us a corner. He's got the shot off. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad at all. The shot was on target as well. We just need a decent corner now, man. A decent cross from Madueke. His crossing's been poor. His corner's been poor today, but decent corner, please. Arsenal don't win the first header again. Well kept in. Of course, ability over good mentality, but does transfer windows closed, cuz what can I do, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is who we've got. Do you know what I mean? So, that was poor. Timber's been really disappointing for me today in this game. Timber's been really disappointing so far, in my opinion. Timber and Saliba both. We need some changes, man. I see no changes. So I'm saying, where's Tupac, man? I need to see changes. What for YouTube or like actual fighting? Bernardo is a rat, bro. He's such a rat. Yeah, I might do. The thing is, yeah, the boxing thing, I don't really get many views, bro. And it's a lot of like, I'll be so real. Like, I'll do it. Me and Ricky, that's in the chat. We were doing some boxing stuff in the gym on Monday. So I'm in the gym, but it's a lot of work for what's probably not going to get a lot of views. But I might try it and see what kind of boxing content would you want to see? Do you know what I'm saying? I might do some sparring with Rants. Maybe we'll get that on YouTube. Not proper sparring, just like training sparring. Work on like me walking him down with body shots and him boxing backwards, and then vice versa. Um, that type of thing. But yeah, I might get some fighters in the gym. Bernardo is such a rat in it. You see it, bro. He's a proper rat, bro. All these Portuguese men are rats, bro. Bernardo is pathetic, bro. I can't believe what I just saw. I actually can't believe what I just saw. This is their captain as well, you know. Can we find the ball forwards? Madueke, it's a good touch, but just doesn't have the strength to get past his fullback. Oh, cooked by O'Reilly. Absolutely cooked. Bernardo's always played with that type of attitude. All the Portuguese players are like that. Ronaldo's like that. Bruno's like that. Who's Portuguese that ain't like that? They're all like that, bro. Marino, half asleep. Yeah, Madueke does. He's limping a little bit. I think he's been into a couple clashes, but that's half time. The game was like picked up a little bit in the middle and then kind of fizzled out a little bit as well. Not a super like entertaining game, to be honest with you. And I just think Arsenal haven't again like just not really imposed themselves on this game. Do you know what I'm saying? We've had 4 shots, 1 on target. I'm surprised we've had that many shots. And Man City have had 3, 2 on target. We've had 68% of the possession. But I really, I'm surprised that we've had that many shots, to be honest with you. I really am. 5 corners, 2 offsides. The stats look like we've been the more attacking team. But this is why stats lie. Because if you're watching the game, you can see like West Side is right about the sleeping pill football. Bro, at the end of the day, yeah, the sleeping pill thing don't bother me if we get results. The problem is we're losing. When we play exciting football, okay, you can make an argument about the opposition, obviously. City and Liverpool are probably the 2 best teams in the league outside of Arsenal. But when we play more exciting football, we get results. But when we play this boring, sleeping football, the team it affects the most is us. The most boring games we've played so far have been this game and the Liverpool game, and we lost the Liverpool game, and we're losing the Manchester City game. So it doesn't help us. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind playing boring football if we win games, but we're not even winning. So what's the point? What's the advantage to play in this type of football? I really don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I think we'll make changes. We have the better bench, which is something. We've got the more attacking players on the bench. We've got Saka to come on. I don't know how fit he is, but if he's on the bench, he should be fit enough to play. Um, we've got Eze on the bench. We've got Martinelli on the bench. We've got Ranieri on the bench. Just in terms of attacking talent. They've got Savinho, but that's really it. I mean, Oscar Bob, Rico Lewis, they're kind of defensive. Maybe Oscar Bob, I guess, plays a bit in the midfield. Mateus Nunes as well. But we've got a lot of attacking options to potentially switch things up, and I would expect us to do so because we can't play like this on a consistent basis. Not for the full 90. And again, it's going to be the same thing where we're playing this boring, laboured football. They get one opportunity, and with that one opportunity, they go and win the game, or they go and get the goal. Do you know what I mean? They haven't had many opportunities, but the opportunities are so low. Everyone's caught cold. Do you know what I mean? And that opportunity kind of came from a little bit of luck, a ball bobbling about in the midfield, a little flick from Haaland, and then they're in. And like I say, for me, I'm not happy about seeing Saliba dropping off and just giving them so much space to run into, like he did. Um, but it's really confusing, and this could be the season of Arteta's last season because he's like I say, he's bringing it on himself. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no one. If we play like this and we finish, but I don't even know if we can finish second playing this kind of football. But let's say we play like this and we finish third. It's not even down to like injuries or whatever. It's you. You're not going for the win. You keep going into football games and not playing for the win. So when you don't win anything, how are we as fans supposed to respond? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like you've gone out there and you've put a lot of shots on the keeper and you're doing everything that you can, loads of crosses into the box, whatever, and you've just been a bit unlucky. You're not even playing for the win. You're not even playing for the win. So how are we supposed to respond here? Do you know what I mean? I'm so curious to see what other fans and other channels think about this because to me, you're consistently going out against big teams. We beat Liverpool last season, and we got 4 points against City last season as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta is unbeaten in the last. Arteta's unbeaten in the last 5 games against Man City. Pep hasn't beat him in their last 5 meetings. I think it's three wins and 2 draws. So, and you look at this City team, like Nathaniel just said, City have turned into a counter-attack team. We shouldn't even really be afraid of Man City. We haven't played well, and they haven't offered a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? They haven't shown that they're really better than us. We've not really done much. I would say that West Side, shut the fuck up. I would say that we've played like a 6 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, and we're losing 1-0. We're not even getting cooked. We're not getting like we should definitely be going out there. Like you should actually feel confident if you see like Eze, Saka. We should feel confident now, but if we see like Eze and Saka and these men come on the pitch, we should feel really confident. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we should feel really confident that we can go win this game. And like I said before, there's opportunities for us to win the game, and we're not taking them. The players themselves, like I said before, you're playing Rice, Marino, Calafiori instead of Lewis Skelly, bigger guy. Marino instead of Eze, bigger target man. Jokeres up top, okay, big strong guy, and we're not winning any physical battles. How does that make sense? You might as well play Martinelli. You might as well play if you're not going to play to the strength of the players. You might as well put Trossard up top, Martinelli out wide, and Eze in the 10, and then let's play some football. Rice in the 6, Zubimendi in the 8, or vice versa. Eze in the 10. Let's play some football. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're not doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not actually playing to the strengths of the players that are on the pitch. I don't understand why we would start big, strong men and not play that type of football. Do you know what I mean? We're not packing the box. We're not when Gyökeres is in the box on his own, we could pack the box with Rice, Marino, Gyökeres, put crosses in, Madueke, Trossard. I thought Trossard was on the pitch for crosses. Do you know what I'm saying? The final said Trossard is having a stinker. Yeah, I think Timber's not been great. He picked up the ball, put the cross across the box. We need more of that. Like I say, Timber put that cross, really good cross across the 6-yard box. Gyökeres didn't even gamble for it. He just watched it. But I don't think he knew that cross was coming because it hadn't happened all game. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just that, that's just what it is. Gyökeres is a sumo wrestler. That's why Henri cooked him. He's not great, is he? Do you know what I'm saying? And one thing that he can't do is the link-up play. Do you know what I'm saying? And the players are so, to be fair to Gyökeres, at times, he's getting better at holding the ball up, but the rest of the team is so far from him. They're so far away. So I'm really curious and confused as to what the instructions are. Do you know what I mean? Calafiori and Timber, for me, Calafiori's okay. Timber, more of a letdown for me. But these are two players that are very consistent, especially Timber. Do you know what I mean? And, he's got his hands full with Doku. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to push forward quite as much. But we've got players on the bench that can do something different. We've got players on the bench that can carry the ball forwards. When we do, win the ball in the midfield, who's carrying it forwards? I'm not seeing any progressive ball carrying. It doesn't make sense to me. This is football, but he's out there moving like Amaga up front. That's mad. They defend 6-2-2 and counter attack as a 5 without Erdegaard. I don't know how you open them up. If you lot wasn't losing, I'd be asleep. I can't lie. Yeah, I mean, look, without Erdegaard, yeah, but we have Eze on the bench. This is a great opportunity for Eze. Eze, was pretty quiet last game, if we're being honest. This is a great opportunity for Eze to come on and show more of that creative side. I think Eze prefers the 10 to the left wing position. The left wing position is a little bit isolated and he has to use more of his flair. Can't really use a lot of his football IQ and some of the other stuff that he's like kind of good at and what he's got in his locker. This would be a great opportunity for Eze to come on in the 10 and show something. Rice for me has been disappointing. I'll be honest. Rice losing headers. I know lots of guys in the chat are Rice haters. They're going to say he's dead anyway. But to me, Rice is a good player. He's a very good all-round player. But the things I think that Rice is good at, he's very athletic for a start. This is England, so obviously that's always where we're going to start how athletic he is. But he can strike the ball. He's not the best striker of the ball. He's not Modric, but he can strike the ball. He can carry the ball. He's quite physically strong. And I'm not seeing any of the things that Rice is good at in this game. Just not seeing any of it. Any of it at all. Do you know what I mean? He's doing okay at times. And he's dropping so deep. He's dropping into the back 5 and he's dropping into the back 4, creating the back 5 and just playing the ball left and right. But last season, we spent so much time trying to turn Rice from a 6 into an 8 and see him like progressing the ball more, scoring against West Ham. I think he scored against Chelsea. So obviously the goals against Real Madrid are free kicks, but driving the ball forwards and turning into more of like an Aaron Ramsey-esque box to box. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing any of that. The game is very, very congested. This could be a game that cries out for Saka just because Perry Prowse. Just shut the shut up. He's definitely better than Prowse. He's definitely better than Prowse for sure. He's definitely better than Prowse. But yeah, for me, I'm not seeing it. I'm just really not seeing where the strength of this team is. Like I can see where the strength of the team is, but I'm not seeing it in the performances. I'm not seeing it at all. Do you know what I mean? We might look a better team with Havertz up front, if we're being real. Do you know what I mean? We might look a better team with Havertz up front. We look a better team with Marino up front. Not just because Gyökeres is bad, but because Marino can win headers and we can get an extra body in midfield that's a little bit more mobile and a little bit more technical. Do you mean? Marino does 2 or 3 good things and then does 2 or 3 dead things straight after. It's just a frustrating situation to watch. I don't think Man City are lucky to be a goal up, but I don't even think they've been better, really. Do you know what I mean? They haven't really done much. we've made it real easy for them. And like I said, they don't have a lot of great attacking talent on the bench. If we were able to go and put a couple of goals past them, I think that they would struggle to find a way back outside of us making mistakes. I don't even think it was the free kicks. I don't think it was the free kicks. He's been good. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't have a strong bench. If you score on moments, they are cooked. That's what I said. We've got so much attacking talent on the bench, and one of the worst things that Arteta does is his use of the squad. But if we go and get a couple of goals, it's a long day for them to come back. They have to win with that starting 11. They don't really have a lot of like kind of comeback ability, whereas we do. Both the starting wingers of our team last season are on the bench. Martinelli started most of last season and Saka started most of last season. They're both on the bench for Trossard. And Ricky did say at the beginning of the game, he WhatsApped me and said, I don't like the fact that Trossard is starting. I thought Trossard was starting to pump the ball wide to him and get crosses into Nico slowly turning on the manager. Bro, I'm just calling it game by game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not even a narrative thing. Do you know what I mean? I want our team to win trophies. Do you know what I mean? And I love the story and all the rest of it. But just as I'm like, games when we win, I say what we've done well. I enjoy it is, yeah, same as like boxing, innit? Like, I don't really, obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, but boxing is different because I don't support a particular boxer. Whereas in football, I support Arsenal. But I enjoy the analytical side of sport. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why this channel for football is a bit different to like, Troops and them kind of man. Like, it's not just run narratives and shit like that. Like, I enjoy analyzing sport genuinely as an analyst. Like, do you know what I mean? But what I'm seeing don't make sense. And again, Arteta spending 60 million on players, multiple players that I have yet to see 5 games into the season how they make us better. He spent money on Gyökeres. Does that make us better? He personally called Eze on the phone and said, or Eze called him, whichever, someone called someone. Do we look better with Eze? We haven't seen enough. Do we look better? Madueke actually, in my opinion, is the least bad culprit, in my opinion, just because and look, Saka's on, and I think Eze's coming on as well. Yeah, Saka and Eze both on. Trossard looks too weak for this game, easily pushed off the ball. I'd like to see Eze on for Marino's second half. Well, it looks like Eze and Saka are both coming on. Haven't got confirmation of who's coming off yet, but let's see what numbers go up. But then you put a lot of pressure on these players, so you've got 45 minutes, go and get me a win. But that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? And I hope also that Saka is actually fit enough coming back from injury to play this game. I don't want to rush Saka back and then make that injury longer, and then we're without him for even longer. All right, who's not there? It looks like, has Madueke come off? It looks like maybe Madueke's come off. And is Marino still there? It looks like Madueke and Marino, I think. Yes, it's Madueke and Marino both off. Hop Zion, you got exactly what you wanted. Marino off. Remember when I told you, wait till you play City? What are you saying now? I'm saying we're 1-0 down and it's the second half is about to start. So stay tuned. Put a like on the video while you're here. Stay tuned. Tell you what, man, them like the video if you want Arsenal to lose, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? I know you haters will love that. Haters everywhere. Man's got their low-calorie snacks. Straight after this is gym. Straight after this is gym. What I weighed this morning, I weighed myself this morning. What I weigh? About 182 this morning. 183.8. Down from 205. From 205 I was. So we're moving, man. And the boxing is definitely helping. Yep. He needs a serious break. Mateus Nunes coming on from Man City as well. So both teams being quite proactive with their substitutes. Nunes is going off, on for the fullback. Kusanov coming off. Second half underway. Let's go. Can we turn it around? Good strength from Gyökeres straight away. Saka straight into the battle. And Timber can't find him with that pass. Timber gets absolutely skinned by Doku, brings him down, and that'll be a yellow card. It's an unnecessary yellow from Timber. And I did say at half time, he's not really impressed me today. Doku starts cutting in with his run. He's only on the halfway line, and he's got cover. That's the most important thing, Timber. He's got cover. Doesn't need to do this. It's a silly yellow card. Silly yellow card. But I agree, Ahmad. Saka needs a break, a proper break. It's a good tackle from Eze. Gyökeres bursting forwards. Finds Saka. It's already so much better. I'll say already better. We started off okay, to be honest. The containment of Man City, we started off okay, but then we just let it slip. And we can't allow the intensity to drop. See there, I thought Trossard could have put the ball into the box there. I don't know why he didn't. I'm looking at it. I don't know what we're trying to do, but I felt like Trossard could have put a cross in. Now he puts a cross back post. Oh, it's not even a cross. He switched the play completely to Saka. Gets beyond Doku. Unlucky there from Gyökeres. Can we get a shot? Zubimendi? Oh, has that come off? Zubimendi should have done better with that. He should have done much better with that. Yo, what you saying on your team, Nick? Bro, I said at halftime I didn't understand the game plan. I don't understand what I'm seeing. We've got the big guys on. We can't win headers. We're not putting balls into the box. I don't understand where we were expecting the goal to even come from, to be honest. And Zubimendi should have put that on target. He knows it as well. He knows it as well. I need to see how good Eze is at receiving the ball with his back to goal. I know once he turns and gets driving at the defenders, I know how good he is, but how good is he at receiving the ball under pressure? That's what I need to see. City trying to contain Arsenal. We need someone to come drop in and create an angle for them. Gyökeres is there. Spins and goes away. Arsenal just going side to side to side. Someone has got to create an angle for them. Calafiori coming over now, inverting into the midfield. Someone's got look at the work off the ball. Eze's there. Who can play that ball through? Raya eventually goes long. Gyökeres got to win that header. Gyökeres just slips over. So annoying. There we go. Zubimendi now. Release Gyökeres. Release him. Goes wide to Trossard instead. Back post. Eze? Oh, it's a good save. It's a good shot and a good save. That's look how much more attacking we are. And I said that's why Trossard's on the pitch to cut in and put crosses to the back post. He didn't do it once in the first half. Didn't do it once. And look what we've got now in that midfield. Zubamendi that will take a shot. Eze that will take a shot. If the ball comes out, it's gonna. You know what I'm saying, it's gonna take a shot. Nick, don't get carried away. I'm gassing my team, blood. What do you mean, don't get carried away, blood? I just want to see my team win. They can probably hear me from here. Tell you, man. Tell you, man. Every time that you'll be in the chair spectating next man winning shit. We don't know, bro. I'll take it. I'll take any cup, blood. Any cup. Anything that isn't a preseason kind of Mickey Mouse cup, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? If City win, it's good momentum for them. Back-to-back wins against top teams, for sure. And not really playing that well either, like showing that they can adapt from going from that possession-based football team to more of a counter-attacking team. But there's still a lot of football to get played here. Trossard, again. It's a good pass. Saka. Cutting and shoot. Find a shot. Oh, he went for the shot. Zubamendi went for the bicycle kick, blood. This guy's on crack, blood. Nah, Zubamendi's on crack, blood. What's he doing? Fair enough. If that went in, that would have been scenes, blood. But after that banger he scored last week, he's on budge, blood. He's just trying to score a banger every week. Football is already better, much better football. But like I said, Saka and Eze are getting involved with the play and then following the run. Do you know what I mean? Straight away, following the run. Marino and that are just not mobile enough. Not mobile enough to do that. We had 4 shots in the first half. We've had 3 shots in the first 7 minutes of the second half. So we can do it then. No foul, Timber. Brilliant from Eze. This is what I said. I want to see him receive the ball under pressure and he draws a foul. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Can you do that? Saka tries a little ball in behind Gyökeres. Doesn't quite come off. But we've got to try and feed him. We've got to keep him. Do you know what it does as well? Like, it keeps the defenders guessing. Like, in the first half, the defenders just ignore Gyökeres because he's just not in the game. If we just try to thread him the ball every now and again, it just at least keeps the defenders guessing. Gives them something extra to think about. Then when you go to feign or set a trap, it's more believable. Donnarumma, poor kick, goes straight to Arsenal. Mac, what are you saying? Mac, talk to me, man. Bro, that's a good question. That is a good. I need the man to get onto Shane and Lex. especially Shane. Man messaged me saying I've had a power cut and all this kind of thing. I'm like, bro, Shane, what are you talking about? They probably thought they were going to lose to Chelsea, so I bottled the stream. The midfield is empty. Look at our midfield, man. That's better from Calafiori. Can we find a cross Trossard? Ah, it's not the best. We'll take the corner though. I lie. I lie, bro. Bro, next time Shane's on, you man gotta cook him. Trust me. Man like Shane, you know. Not serious. Bro, I messaged Shane saying when it because I'd already planned to go out because I wasn't gonna be on that stream, innit? But when I see the game unfolding in the red card, I was like, Shane, come on, bro. Do you know how many views we could have got for that stream? Corner comes in for Rice. Can Arsenal find a shot? Trossard. Doc is gonna try and come away with it. No foul, just stand him up. He's on his own, Doku. We ain't got to try and foul him. He finds a really good pass through to Haaland. Really good pass through to Haaland. Not the best shot. What did Eze just do? Did Eze just kick it off the power cut? Man probably thought we were going to get roared up. Bro, a lie. Facts. Oh, Eze tried to clear it and it come off Rice. Greedy Haaland. When you've got a world-class striker like Haaland, this is what you can do, bro. They barely attack and then boom, just like that. Corner comes in. Arsenal get the first touch on it. Bernardo. Another corner. Oh, it's offside. Thank goodness for that. Giving the ball away cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. You lot are, the thing is, we are losing momentum a little bit, but with Saka and Eze on the pitch, we have more players that can make something happen. Whereas before, it's like, bro, when we had like Madueke and Marino, I'm like, bro, I don't know where something's gonna happen. Like once we start losing momentum with them on the pitch, I don't know if we get that momentum back. Timber, lovely run from Timber, so much better. You can lose to City and Liverpool easily. Yeah, bro, I know, bro. You're stating the obvious, but we're losing 1-0 now, of course. At least we're fighting back in this game. Against Liverpool, I didn't even feel like we fought back. I guess their goal came kind of late. That's the thing. But we just kind of let it happen. Like, is this going to be a Saka corner? I think it is. Let's make it a decent one. It's Saka's first corner. Oh, back post. Oh, Trossard with the shot first time. What a shot that was. Trossard across the 6 yard box. Gyökeres has missed the ball completely. This is where we can start saying Gyökeres is dead. This is where we can start saying, brother, you might be dead, because this is what you need to do. This is your jam. This is for you. Like this whole thing. This is exactly what you're gonna want. Low ball driven across the 6 yard box. All you got to do is get contact on it. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's where you can say, yo, the 80, I'm 80, I'm with you. No defense, no defense, all out attack. That's where you can say, nah, 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 nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I'm judging my striker. That is how I'm judging my striker, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man like Shokerez, for real. Good ball through from Eze. Back post, corner Arsenal. City most times struggle against attacking teams. If you choose defensive team, it's easy food for them, 100%. Ikea Regalo, bro. Igalo was so dead, yeah. Like he weren't dead, but the way I've never seen a player of that level of ability get a fan base gas. Like, yeah, we've got Igalo, like we're gonna do stuff. I was like, bro, I've never seen a player of that level of ability gas a fan base like that before, bro. Another corner. First 15 minutes, Arsenal putting a lot of momentum into this, trying to come back into this game. Eze on the edge of the box. Foden gets it clear. And I think Man City won a second goal because they know, with Arsenal mentally putting a lot of effort into this, if they were to get a second, it could easily take the wind out of Arsenal's sails. Yeah, Gyökeres has got to do way better with that. Way better with that. Way better with this. That's got to be a goal. I've just seen it, but that's got to be a goal. There's nothing better. Like that just has to be a goal. It has to. Finally winning some headers as well. Finally. Igalo was better striker than Rasmus. Yes, but when you got Hoyland, your fan base weren't gassed. When you man got, it was like, okay, when you man got Hoyland, your fan base knew this is a young striker that might come good. It's a bit of a gamble. When you man got Igalo, your fan base was moving like they'd signed Prime Dino. Like it was time to turn up. Man weren't celebrating when you signed Rasmus Hoyland. Saka does really well, really, really well. There's a clear foul in there. It's got to be a yellow card for Reinders, surely. No card for that. Interesting. Just for the dangerous area that was in. Another foul on Saka again. But yeah, bro, Donnarumma they can't pass. They can't play football with Donnarumma in goal, bro. I don't know how that's not a foul. Two-handed push. I don't know how that's not. Sorry, I don't know how that's not a card for a two-handed push. I really don't know. Rice, back post. Gyökeres, unlucky. Tried to get the shot off. Again, everyone's just waiting for the ball. Someone's got to come and collect it. There we go. Zubamendi's there. Can he find a pass? That's better. That's it from Eze. That's exactly what we want. Okay, Eze so mobile again. Trossard tries to cross to the back post for Trossard. For Gyökeres. Eze gives it away. Dangerous position to give it away. It's good legs from Rice to force them backwards. That could have been a real problem. Good tackle from Timber on Doku. Let's drive the ball forwards, man. Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball? It's exactly what I said before. That Saka's played the ball into Gyökeres and then immediately followed it up to receive it back. Ball through to Gyökeres. He holds it up well. Yeah, completely. That's why he's Pep, though, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Man, we're saying he can only play one style of football, but this why he's a top manager, bro. We need a shot, though. We need some shots here. We're probing closer and closer, but Man City are defending really, really well. On comes Ake. Oh, my days. Who's that yellow card for? Is that Arteta? No, it's a yellow card for Pep. Foden off, Ake on. I used to really want Ake at Arsenal at one point when he was at Bournemouth. It's good football. Game's a lot more open now. Even though we've got more of the ball, it still feels like City could score at any time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That City don't feel out of it. I don't feel like you can make the argument we're outplaying City, but it still feels like this is very much how City want to play off. This feels like they're comfortable doing this. Trossard just cooking Mateus Nunes. Rice loses the ball. Have a feeling you man scumbag a draw. I don't know how that's a foul. I don't know how that's a foul. Doku's gone down 3 to 5 business days after the contact. Honestly. We haven't tested their keeper enough, man. At the end of the day, we haven't. Good strength from Gyökeres to hold off Ake. $20 left. It's tight, man. Pause. It's very, very tight here. I don't know if Gyökeres has to get hooked at some point. I really don't. Rice turns like a fridge. It's weird. Like sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he can turn pretty smooth, and sometimes he just turns bare slow. Like I don't know what it is. Is that not a yellow card? Don't know how that's not a yellow card. Marino's already off, my G. Marino went off for Eze, so Marino's already off. Max said season done in September. Bro, we've had a really difficult opening set of fixtures. I don't think the season's done. I wouldn't be that dramatic. That's a great little step from Eze. Just drop the shoulder and he's gone. Rice, win that ball. Thank you. That's not a foul, man. They're getting every foul, bro. It's just slowing down the game. I don't know why Rice does that, though. He just heads the ball straight back up in the air. I don't know why he does that. I can't see a world in which Liverpool don't run away with it. But even still, bro, we have to keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't have this defeatist mentality, bro. We can't have this defeatist mentality, bro. We don't know if it's going to be too many cooks. We don't know, innit? We don't know, bro. We have to see. Ah, oh, Saliba. Timber is right on the edge of a red card, you know, right on the edge. Rice coming forwards. Who wants this ball? Good ball for Gyökeres. It's going to go for a corner. Trossard's playing well, yeah, but I still feel like we need more legs in behind. We're relying only on Gyökeres' legs in behind, which is not great. Like he's not very quick. He's not slow, but like he's running up against Ake, who's a centre back, and Ake is not slow, but you want your main striker to be outrunning Ake. I'm sorry, but you do. Rice, it's a big punch away from Donnarumma. Wasn't a terrible corner, but Supermendi, can you find a cross? He does. No one even competes for that, bro. Tackle. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? I'm on 74.50. Bakayo. Cross into the box. Ah, Calafiori. Bruv. I mean, this type of low block team is exactly what, or this type of low block style is exactly what um Pep back five copying Amarim. Get out of it. Mad managers play a back five, my bro. There's loads of managers that play a back five. You know what I'm saying? Like Amarim did not invent the back five. Conte played a back five. Carlo played back fives at certain times in his career. Jose, Van Gaal, mad people have played a back five before. Haaland off and Nico Gonzalez. Yeah, there's bare people that play back five, but he ain't copying Amarim, bro. I don't even know if Pep knows who Amarim is. It's a great touch from Calafiori. Drive with the ball, drive with the ball, drive with the... Why have we slowed it down? We've got to be more positive, man. He got the right side of he got goal side of Rodri and then pulled it back. Just drive forwards. I even think Lewis Skelly could be good here over Calafiori. Just to receive the ball. Calafiori's dropping into midfield, but they don't trust him to receive the ball in the half turn. Lewis Skelly can receive that ball in the half turn and just drive the ball forwards. Saka, Calafiori, can you find Trossard? Nope. Saka's come all the way over to try and create something now. Mad team. Thoughts on United's win yesterday? Yeah, it was decent still. Obviously, I mean, they were playing with an extra man up in it, and that allowed them to take control of the game. And really, they nearly fumbled it, to be honest with you. So, you know, yeah, it was decent. It was good mentality. It was good, like good aggression from the start. You know, the players haven't down tools, but United are so shit. You know, it's just you just don't know if that's going to be able to be consistent. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know, that one win you can't take too much from. You've got to be able to see if they can do that on a consistent basis or not. You know what I'm saying? Man said Ahmad. Shut up. Shut up, West Side. Gabriel Martinelli's ready to come on, see if he can save us again. It might be the last. I wonder if Trossard's going to come off. I would rather see Gyökeres come off personally. Arsenal still very side to side. Saka doing what he can. Saka and Eze doing some good link up, but Gyökeres just not making himself available to get in. He's not getting into dangerous positions. He's just sort of waiting for the game to come to him a little bit, and it goes off for a corner. So Martinelli's going to come on now. Yeah, you might have only won like 4 games in like a year. So Martinelli's coming on for Timber. Okay. Not the best game from Timber, to be honest with you. Not the best game. Nah, he's not my gunman, blood. I swear down, bro. I'm losing faith in that, blood. I swear down. Atheist settings, bro. I just don't believe in him. I just don't believe in him, bro. My gunman was Jesus, but I swear down, I'm still upset that Jesus is injured, bro. Do you know what I mean? Jesus would do something here, blood. I swear to God. Jesus was a baller, bro. Pre-injury Jesus. Yeah, Nunes Pete. Nunes ain't done no attacking since he signed for City. Oh, Calafiori, bro. What has he just done there? That is a meme waiting to happen right there. Ugh. Arsenal play Port Vale on Wednesday. We'll be live for that. And I want to see the young gunners, man. I need to see Wanieri and Max Dowman and that for them games. I told you chatting like he was R9. I never said that. I never said he was R9, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, Doku, dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Oh, Jokeres. Oh, Jokeres. Donnarumma left that late. Why isn't Skelly starting? I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like the game. I feel like a game like this would be good for Skelly. I really do. I feel like a game like this would be good for Skelly. We need someone driving that ball forwards. Here comes Ethan as well. 1 second. My housemate was stuck up, was locked outside, but I was opening the door for him. Arteta is a joke, man. 83 minute sub on. Obviously, you know what it is? He's obviously, I'm not defending him, but he obviously had a game plan in his mind, and the game hasn't gone according to that plan. So now the subs look all booky, but we just should not be the way the game's been played. The fact that we're chasing a draw here is just so disappointing. In my match reaction, if it stays like this, I'm gonna definitely at the moment I'm feeling like, and even if we get a draw, I'm feeling strongly like Arteta's actually gone backwards here this season so far. I feel like he's gone backwards. He used the same game plan against Liverpool. It didn't work. He needs to be brave. Agreed. That's why I feel like he's gone backwards because we managed to actually build up some confidence and bravery, and I feel like we've lost it a little bit. On comes John Stones. This is Pep's playing like old school Arteta, like 1-0 and lock up shop. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly. And now on comes Savinho as well. Bro, there's a chance that we lose this game 2-0. Lee Gunner is going to have a field day. Bro, I can't stand Lee Gunner, but he's going to have a point today. He's going to go off. He's going to go nuclear, blood. City lost to Brighton. Spurs, they play aggressive attacking football. The thing is, yeah, the game was there for us to win it. Again, we just didn't do it. I don't think City have been great either. I really don't. Why do I not rate who? Lee Gunner. He just chats shit, bro. He's just one of them internet man that just chats shit. Like, obviously, no matter how much shit you chat, you're going to be right from time to time. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's just endlessly negative. Like, do you know what I mean? I've not ever seen him be positive. Even when it was like we were 8 points clear second and we should have gone on to win the league. It's just negative all the time. So I mean, that's his shtick. Like for me, like I said before, I enjoy analyzing football in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna come on here and just run narratives just for the sake of it. For there's things I could say that's gonna get me views on YouTube, and I just don't rate it. Like, do you know, anybody can clickbait a YouTube channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just don't rate it. Like, do you know what I mean? At all. I just analyze the game as I see it. You man can see me analyzing the game in real time. Do you know what I mean? This type of football, though, does feel like it's going backwards. So when he criticizes Arteta today, it's going to be warranted. But I've seen him criticize the team plenty of times when it's not warranted. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and it's just shit Twitter banter. Like, it's not real talking about football. Like, them man there can't kick a ball straight. Do you know what I mean? So I play football and I box and I talk about football and boxing. I don't talk about sports I don't engage in. So I could get views if I did MMA. I don't do MMA. I've never done an MMA fight. So I'm not gonna sit on the internet and chat shit about something I don't know anything about. Do you know what I mean? So that's just how I view it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Rance and Gunner do streams together now, but Rance has played football. I've played football with Rance. Do you know what I'm saying? Rance played football at my football group. You could ask Rance, like, what, can Nick play football? And Rance will tell you, like, nah, Nick can play football still. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, in real life, yeah, I don't chat to people about football if I've never seen them play. Like, on a level. Lee Gunner is a waste man. Even me as an Arsenal hater can say he's way too negative. 100%, bro. 100%. It's just ridiculous. It's just his shtick in it. It's like it's like you're watching a personality in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you lot met me and Shane in real life, we'd just be normal, like how we are on camera, in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Them man there, some man just pick an internet persona and then they don't live that type of persona. Do you know what I'm saying? Like so it's dead. I don't rate it. Do you know what I'm saying? Man will never have that same energy face to face. Like just the way they talk about people as well. Like do you know what I'm saying? Says it how it is, though. I can't lie. Sometimes he does, bro. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes he don't. Like, there's times we played really well, and it's like, oh, it's just bro. Do you know what I feel like? Yeah, man that are fans of Ligue 1, like foreign fans, yeah, not foreign fans, like non-Arsenal fans, yeah. I feel like he's conning, man, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I could say in this match reaction to get non-Arsenal fans gassed and get them to watch my videos. And that's what he's gonna do. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just what he does. So it's a character. So I mean, and even the way he chats about people and that, it's not authentic to me. Arsenal corner late on, 7 minutes added time. So I'm saying it looks like we know where this is going, bruv, because we don't look like scoring. I saw him, bruv, running for the ball now. I saw him, bruv. I saw him. Oh, Arteta's a madman, bruv. Arteta's a madman. Should have had that urgency when he picked the starting 11. Yeah, true. Say I blocked off Lee Gunner's channel from my feed. Do you know what I'm saying? 100%. When you man were top of the league a couple of years ago, actually playing good football, he's still at Arteta out. Like how? Exactly. Exactly. Because he's just, bro, he's trying to make a YouTube channel to get views from fans, like non-Arsenal fans. That's it. Anyone can do that. Like I could make a YouTube channel now chatting shit about how black women are trash and get bare views. Why would I do that? Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'll actually have real conversations about things that I believe. Do you know what I'm saying? Ethan crossed to the back post. And again, Arsenal not winning the header. Got Gabriel in there, Declan Rice in there, not winning the header. By the way, okay, ball over the top. That's a good ball for Martinelli. Can Martinelli get there? It's over him. Is it in? It's in. Oh my days! What a goal, Martinelli! What a goal, Martinelli! I need that. Oh my! He's the savior again, blood. He's the savior again. Oh my God! Don't chat about my ballers, man. They can never make me hate you, Martinelli. They can never make me hate you, blood. You know the worst thing is Martinelli's dead, bro. He's dead, bro. I'm not even gonna say he's good. Like I'm not even gonna say he's good, bro. He's dead, bro. But bro, it don't matter, like, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I can't lie with Lee. His whole ideology is football is about trophies. If you don't win trophies, you're not doing it. Bro, I don't care in it. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I'm just talking about how he talks to people. Like when I've seen him on streams with different people, and he gets bare rude to them. I think, bro, if you chat to me like that, I'd smash your fucking teeth out. Man can never chat to me like that. I'll punch him up. I'll fly to Spain and punch him up. Do you know what I mean? Just his whole like the thing is what it's not even sometimes it's what he says, but sometimes it's the way he says it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like you man don't see me come on here and chat disrespectful about people and different things like that. Like it's just he's just too condescending. Like his way is the only way, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, ATA, what you saying, blood? What are you saying, blood? What are you saying, bruv? That was Zubamendi as well, you know. That was Zubamendi as well. I'm pretty sure that was Zubamendi that played the ball forwards. It's a good goal as well, man. It is a good goal. You see Martinelli, yeah, it's like, bro, he's not technical. Like, he probably even mean to, like, no, he didn't mean to do it, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's not controlled, but it's like, it's chaos in it. He's a chaos baller, bro. He's actually a chaos player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's chaos, bro. Martinelli should be bench sub, bro. He is. He starts on the bench, bro. And he comes off. He comes on as a sub. Like that's what it is. Pep is Pep. If Pep had hair, he'd be pulling it out right now. This never would have happened if Man City had Rob Holding. Man City had Rob Holding. This don't happen. Just telling you. Now, what do we do here? 3 minutes left. Man City probably feel like they can win this game. Arsenal might feel like they can win this game. Send it. Oh, great touch by Eze. Oh, not strong enough. Yeah, bro, because when we used to go five at the back with Rob Holding, yeah, we'd win games, blood. When we used to go, if we put five at the back, Rob Holding, we're not conceding, blood. He was shit. I was obviously I'm bantering, he's shit, but we didn't concede, blood. Once Mikel Arteta said we're going five at the back, Rob Holding on, that's it. Game's locked up. Man ain't conceded. He went to Crystal Palace and didn't get a single minute for the whole season, blood. It's peak for him. I don't even know where he is now. But shout out Rob Holding, man. That's trenches football. That's trenches football, you know. Some man are spending 100, 200, 300, 400 million and telling me they're in the trenches. No, bro. Rob Holding and Cedric Suarez. That's do you know what I'm saying? Who played that ball over top? Was that Eze? What's Donnarumma doing though, bro? We should have won this game as well, man. We should have won this game, bro. No appearances in 2 years. Yeah, bro, it's peak. It's actually peak. Man got a hair transplant for no reason. Reinders, surely not. Martinelli go. Martinelli go. Martinelli go. This is what we've needed, bro. Look, this is what we've needed, bro. Oh, he's just moved off the ball so easy though. Tackle from Rice. AT facts. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, support the man. Them. It's always real talk over here, man. Oh, it's not a free kick. It's such a weak free kick to give away. On comes Mosquera. AFTV going to say tactical masterclass because of the super sub. Arteta is a clown, another defender. Why is he a clown for another defender? Why? Well, I don't think that's a clown. Because literally the game's nearly done. Like 30 seconds. Like he's not. We're not gonna have time to attack again. So just try and make sure we don't concede. If it was like 90 minutes in, then fair enough. You've got 7 minutes to get a goal. But at this kind of time now, I don't know. Well done. We won the header for once. Win that header. Oh, okay. Imagine, man, imagine we get a goal now. Imagine we go long. Saka over the top. Could it be? Oh, Victor Gyökeres blood. No. How much time? How much time, bro? Nick, I can't lie. I personally think Zubi is really good. He's technically good, but the first couple games he struggled to adjust the pace of the league. It reminded me a bit of Jorginho, where he's technically good, but if he plays certain teams that close really fast, really aggressively, it could be a problem because he does play the game a little bit slow for me. Gyökeres, release the ball. Gyökeres, release the ball. No, you've lost it, bruv. Oh, bruv, what are we doing? That's time 1-1. You can't win the league playing like this. It's a good result for Liverpool. Facts. We're not winning the league like this. We're not. We're not. Gyökeres did have a stinker. That's facts. He did. He did. What we're doing on the channel now, yeah, I'm just doing my match reaction here with you lot because I can't bother to do it separately, and then Shane can just clip it up and put it out as a video. But we're not winning the league, bro. We're not like it's 5 games in and we're not, bro. And we're not winning the league, in my opinion, not because Liverpool are so amazing and infallible, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not winning the league because we're not playing attacking enough football. We've got the players to play. You know, we're just not doing it. We look at the starting 11. He's gone with Rice, Marino. Like I said before, Um, bro, don't quote me to me, bro. Bro, but that was when we were talking about Man United. You know what I'm saying? We're still closer to win the league than Man United are going to be this season. But yeah, listen, we've played the big target men, and we didn't really play to their strengths. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know, the man them on the stream, shout out to the man them on the stream, and they said it's boring football, and it's true. It is boring football. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, we've rescued a 1-1 in a game that in the first 20, 30 minutes of the game, Haaland scored in 9 minutes, and it was very much against the run of play. I'm not celebrating, by the way. I'm not celebrating. But when they scored in the ninth minute, it was against the run of play. Um, it was a game that was there to be won, in my opinion, again. And in the first half, we had 4 shots, I think 2 on target. We didn't test the goalkeeper. We didn't test him. And as we saw at the end, the keeper's not perfect. I mean, the keeper's making mistakes. If we put it on him, the keeper's rushed out. Martinelli's got the goal. Fair enough. But why are we not doing that earlier? And when I say doing that earlier, the goal we scored, we couldn't have scored earlier, because the goal we scored only worked because City started to step on the gas and come forwards. And earlier on in the game, City were being quite defensive, and we did really well to kind of contain them. But when Eze and Saka came on, we had way more control of the game. Way more control of the game. Madueke is good at beating his fullback. I get that. But in terms of controlling a game of football, we really struggled to do that with Madueke on the pitch. Gyökeres, people said he had a stinker. Difficult to argue against that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to defend him. He's my player. Large parts of the game, he wasn't involved. But Jurriën Timber puts a brilliant ball across the 6-yard box. Brilliant cross. Gyökeres doesn't gamble. The other side, Trossard brings the ball down, drives it across the box. He doesn't gamble. Those are 2 opportunities where you think, and listen, when you're losing games or drawing games, it's always going to feel like we could have done better. But to me, it's like, that's how I'm judging Gyökeres. I'm not, Gyökeres is meant to be a striker. I'm not judging him just off of how good is your first touch, how good is, can you do a flick, can you do a step up? I'm not judging you based on that. I'm judging you based on, if I put the ball across the 6-yard box, can you score? Can you tap it in? That's all I'm looking at. That is all I'm looking at. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, no, boom. That's how I'm judging my striker. Can you score goals? When you score 2 or 3 goals, I back you. If you're not going to score goals, there's no point scoring a hat-trick against Leeds if you can't score a tap-in against Man City. What's the point? What's the point? Do you know what I'm saying? Man said we didn't create anything. We created a lot more once these men came on. Do you know what I'm saying? We were not, you could say Saka didn't do shit in terms of attacking wise, but we were not as vulnerable when Saka came. When Saka and Eze came on, we were far more comfortable in possession. Far more comfortable. The opportunities to create things were there, but we're still not doing it. We're still not doing it. We need to be a lot braver, because we can't win any trophies. Any trophies. It's not just the Premier League. We can't. We're going to play Port Vale on Wednesday and maybe beat them 5-0. But when we get to League Cup semi-finals and FA Cup semi-finals and quarterfinals, this football is not transferable to any tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a case of, oh, well, we won't win the Prem, but we're not winning the Champions League playing like this. We're not. We're not winning an FA Cup playing like this, because to win an FA Cup, we're probably going to have to get past City and Liverpool again. Do you know what I'm saying? Or some really low block championship team. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Football is a game of repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And you need to be playing good quality attacking football so that when you go into those games, you're just in autopilot. We cannot play boring football and then randomly go and play in a random cup semi-final and suddenly we're flowing, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We've needed Martinelli, who's dropped to the bench, to come and save us twice. Do you know what I'm saying? The substitution for Martinelli made sense at that moment in the game, but these are games that we should already be winning. Again, there were moments against Liverpool for us to go and win the game. We didn't take those moments. There were moments in this game for us to go and win the game. We didn't take those moments. And Hans Kessie's right. Saliba very, very sloppy. He's just dropping back, dropping back, dropping back, dropping back. Go and meet the ball. Go and meet the ball earlier. I thought Saliba was a little bit sloppy today. I thought Timber was a little bit sloppy today. In a game where we're dominating possession, we need our players to be on it. We need our player. We're at home. That didn't look like a home performance today. The Emirates is meant to be a fortress. It's meant to be, remember last season, it was like, they nicked a draw against us. There was a whole stay humble. We said, listen, wait till you come to our ground. That's what it should have been today. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Do you know what I'm saying? These are not the standards. I feel like Arteta's gone backwards, to be real. Arteta's gone backwards, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? There were times when we were playing good flowing attacking football. That's gone away. We've gone more. There were times when Arsenal was at their best and they're playing really good attacking football. There were still times we had to grind out a result, and we've gone back to grinding out results. I do feel like the football's gone backwards. I do. 5 games in, do I feel that Gyökeres has made us a better team? Haven't seen that. Do you know what I'm saying? Do I feel like Madueke's made us a better team? I don't feel that. Zubimendi has replaced DMs that have gone. I think that is a good replacement and probably does solidify our midfield a little bit more. But the other signings, I don't know that they've made us a better team, personally. I really don't. Eze, touch and go right now. He's made us a better team on paper. I know what he can do. I'm not seeing it yet. Not just yet. So maybe it's early. Mandem can tell me in the comments if I'm being reactionary or I'm being unfair. But for me, it doesn't look great. I'm seeing Hugo Ekitike come in immediately having an impact. Immediately having an impact. I've seen Cunha go to United. United are dead, but immediately have an impact. I'm seeing these signings immediately. Okay, I see why you signed that guy. I see why you signed that guy. I'm looking at Gyökeres. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing what the thing is that we signed him for. I'm looking at Madueke, seeing it at times. I'm not going to lie. At certain times, I'm seeing it, but not consistently. Eze, similar. Seeing it at times, but not consistently. Maybe it's a question of the team's going to take a long time to click, but we're at a stage where we've been second 3 times. We cannot afford to start going backwards. We don't even look like a team that's going to be second. We look like a team that's probably going to be third. So we're going backwards. We have to agree third is backwards from second. Do you mean we cannot spend 200 million to go to third from back to back to back second places? Especially if there's no trophy to go alongside that. It's not third in an FA Cup or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Then we're going backwards. So I need to see the team be more attacking. Maybe it's injuries. I'm giving some excuses because I'm an Arsenal fan. I love the club and I don't want to believe we're going backwards. Maybe it's injuries and so it's necessity. But if it's not injuries and necessity, we need to be going out there, going 2 or 3 goals up. And then if we have to grind out a result in the last 15 minutes, that's what we do. We saw United do that against Chelsea. Granted, Chelsea went a man down. United are dead. They went out, got a 2-goal lead. And then Chelsea started to come back into the game a little bit, but they had enough of a cushion that they were already up by enough goals, so it didn't even matter. And they grind out that result. Do you know what I mean? We can't have this idea that we're going to go out and grind them down and score in the 70th or 75th minute or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Michael Perkins said we've been doing this for a minute now. I don't know, bro. I don't know that we have. What I'm saying, Michael, we might have been doing this for a minute towards the end of last season. But what I'm saying is, in the past, it's been down to injuries, key players are out, etc., etc., etc. Not when we've got Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Eze, Wanyeri, all on the bench. This was not the case when we had all these players on the bench. This was the case when we had a lot of our attacking players injured and we were forced into just playing this type of let's grind it out type of football. This was not the case when we had all our players fit. This was not the place when we had all our players fit. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if it's Saka, if we're going to play, if he's only fit for 45, it should be the first 45. You should go out there to win the game and then bring him off. Do you know what I mean? Not to start the game with the less able players and then try to rescue a draw. That's just not the case. It's not what we should be doing. The way Man City set up, whether they let us have the ball or not, the way they set up today, if we start with Saka, Martinelli, Eze, it looks like we probably have a 2-goal cushion. Genuinely. And then you know what? If late on because of injuries and fitness, we have to rotate and they come back, that's a different conversation. We're looking at their bench, and the first thing we all said is, "Rah, look at Arsenal's bench and look at City's bench. City's got no attackers on their bench." That's a bit of a mad thing. Not really. Nico Gonzalez and Savinho, but there's not a lot. The Arsenal got bare attackers on their bench, and we're playing a flat midfield three. Don't make any sense. Don't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't win the league this way. But yeah, man, then listen, I'm going to wrap it up. Appreciated everyone that's been here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're live on Wednesday for Port Vale, where we have to, if we go into Port Vale and we smoke them, we have to try to carry that smoke into the next game. That's the whole point of going to play lower down teams and build that confidence. And we have to bring that in. I want to see Gyökeres play in that game. I want to see Wanyeri play in that game. I want to see certain players that are not game. I want to see them play in that game. But it's pointless if we're not going to bring that confidence into the following league games. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a must. Absolute must. But man, we're going to wrap the stream up. I appreciate everyone being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live on Wednesday for Port Vale. We're going to be live. We've got more boxing coming up. Shane or Lex or someone's going to be live for all the Man United games. What have we got? We've got Arsenal on Wednesday, like I say, Port Vale. We've got Arsenal next week, Sunday against Newcastle. Then we got Arsenal West Ham. We got Dave Allen versus Makhmudov, and we've got Jeroen Ennis against Lima coming up. So it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be busy. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up to the man them. Appreciate it every time. I'll see you lot on Wednesday.